Understanding the energy of wealth. Wealth is far more than numbers in a bank account. It is a state of mind, a frequency, a vibration that responds to the energy you carry within yourself. Most people chase money endlessly, believing that the harder they push, the faster it will come. But the truth is, money is not attracted to stress, desperation, or fear. Money is attracted to clarity, confidence, purpose, and alignment. The wealth you desire starts with the energy you embody. Every thought you think sends a signal outward. Every emotion you feel becomes a magnet. Every belief you repeat becomes a blueprint for your life. So when people struggle financially, it is not always because they are not working hard enough. Often, it is because their inner energy is not aligned with abundance. There is doubt, insecurity, fear, or a hidden belief that they don't deserve more. And as long as those inner blocks exist, money will slip away, opportunities will disappear, and life will keep repeating the same cycle. Understanding wealth as energy means recognizing that you cannot attract what you internally push away. If deep down you believe wealth is difficult, that wealth is not for people like you, or that having money will cause problems, then your mind will constantly sabotage your progress. You will make excuses, hesitate when you should act, and talk yourself out of opportunities. Not because you don't want wealth, but because your energy isn't ready to receive it. The moment you begin to transform your energy, everything begins to shift. It is like tuning a radio. When you adjust the frequency, suddenly the signal becomes clear. When you adjust your internal frequency to abundance, wealth begins to find you in ways you never expected. You feel more inspired. You take better actions. You attract supportive people. You recognize opportunities that were always there but invisible to you before. Think about the people who seem to attract money effortlessly. They're not lucky. They're aligned. Their beliefs support their goals. Their emotions reflect confidence. Their mindset tells them wealth is normal and expected. And because of that inner power, the external world rearranges itself to match their energy. Your energy is your greatest currency. It shapes your life more than your job, your education, or your circumstances. And the incredible part is that you have the power to change it anytime you choose. When you decide to release the old thoughts that keep you small, when you choose to step into a mindset of possibility, you open the door for wealth to flow toward you instead of away from you. Wealth responds to who you are becoming, not who you were. So today, choose to become the kind of person who believes in abundance, who welcomes success, and who stands confidently in their worth. Once your energy shifts, wealth begins its journey toward you, naturally, effortlessly, and powerfully, breaking the patterns that keep you poor. Most people don't realize that their financial reality today is not a result of the present moment. It is a result of years of conditioning, programming, and unconscious patterns formed long before they ever earned their first dollar. The way you think about wealth, the way you react to money, and the level of abundance you allow yourself to experience were shaped when you were young. And until you consciously break those patterns, they will continue to shape your life. Maybe you grew up hearing phrases like, "We can't afford that," "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "Rich people are selfish." Maybe every conversation about money in your home was filled with fear, tension, and stress. Maybe you watched your parents sacrifice their dreams just to survive. These experiences sink deep into the subconscious mind. They become invisible instructions that guide your adult behavior without you even noticing. You might say you want wealth, but if deep down you believe money is hard, money is dangerous, or money causes problems, you will instinctively push it away. You will hesitate when opportunities come. You will stay in your comfort zone even when your heart wants more. You will make decisions rooted in fear instead of possibility. This is not weakness, it is programming. To transform your energy, you must break these old financial patterns. You must challenge every belief that was handed to you without your consent. You must question every limitation that keeps you stuck in scarcity. Wealth is not a matter of luck, it is a matter of alignment. And alignment begins when you stop treating old beliefs as absolute truth. Ask yourself, what beliefs about money did I inherit that no longer serve me? What fears do I hold that are not truly mine? What patterns am I repeating that belong to my past, not my future? The moment you start becoming aware of these patterns, you gain the power to break them. Breaking patterns requires courage. It means stepping outside of inherited limitations. It means refusing to accept a life of just enough when you know you are capable of more. It means releasing guilt around wanting a better life. Many people stay broke because deep down they are afraid of being judged for wanting something different than their family or environment. But your destiny is not tied to anyone's expectations. You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to rise. You are allowed to create abundance even if no one before you did. When you break old patterns, you don't just change your bank account, you change your identity. You shift from someone controlled by fear into someone guided by vision. You shift from someone surviving into someone creating. And when your internal identity shifts, your outer world has no choice but to follow. Remember this, your past does not own you. Childhood beliefs do not define you. The financial struggles you witnessed were lessons, not life sentences. You have the power to rewrite the script. Break the pattern and you open the door for wealth to enter your life freely and confidently, activating the energy of abundance. Once you release the old beliefs and patterns that kept you stuck in scarcity, the next step is to activate an entirely new energetic frequency within yourself, the frequency of abundance. Abundance is not something you chase, it is something you tune into. It is a state of mind, a state of being, and a state of inner alignment that silently pulls opportunities, wealth, and success into your life. Activating abundance begins with shifting your internal story from lack to possibility. Most people focus constantly on what they don't have, what is missing, and what is going wrong. But abundance requires the opposite. It demands that you intentionally shift your attention toward what is already working, what is growing, and what is possible for you. When you focus on scarcity, you shrink. When you focus on abundance, you expand. And expansion is where wealth grows. A powerful way to activate abundance is through gratitude, not the shallow kind, but deeply felt appreciation for the resources, relationships, and opportunities you already have. Gratitude instantly raises your vibration. It tells the universe, I recognize what I have, and I'm ready for more. When you appreciate every small blessing, you energetically open the door for bigger blessings to enter. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it is an energetic signal that aligns you with abundance. The next step is learning to speak the language of abundance. Your words carry power. Thoughts become emotions, emotions become energy, and energy becomes your reality. When you say things like, I can't, I'm broke, I'm unlucky, you reinforce the frequency of lack. But when you say, I am capable, I attract opportunities, I am becoming wealthy, you rewire your mind and elevate your vibration. Speak as if success is already flowing into your life. Speak as if wealth is your natural state. Because when you speak it long enough, you begin to believe it. And when you believe it, you begin to receive it. Another essential element of activating abundance is your environment. The people you surround yourself with either expand your energy or drain it. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, fear, or small-minded thinking, your energy will naturally shrink. Abundance cannot thrive in an environment of limitation. Surround yourself with people who dream big, who think differently, who challenge you to grow. When your circle is elevated, your energy automatically elevates with it. Visualization is another powerful tool in this process. When you visualize the life you desire, your dream home, your dream income, your dream experiences, you create an emotional imprint inside your mind. Your subconscious begins to believe that this vision is real, and it starts directing your thoughts and actions toward making it real. Visualization is not daydreaming. It is energetic preparation. It is aligning your mind and body with the frequency of the life you want. Activating abundance is not about waiting for miracles. It is about becoming the miracle. Becoming the person whose energy, mindset, habits, and decisions reflect the wealth they want to attract. When your inner world is filled with abundance, your outer world naturally follows, becoming a magnet for wealth. Now that you have cleared your old beliefs and activated the frequency of abundance, it's time to step into the final and most transformative phase, becoming a magnet for wealth. A magnet doesn't chase, a magnet doesn't beg, a magnet doesn't force anything. A magnet simply attracts because its energy naturally pulls things toward it. And when your energy is aligned with wealth, money begins to seek you in the same way. Becoming a magnet for wealth means shifting from wanting wealth to embodying wealth. It means walking, speaking, and thinking like someone who knows abundance is their natural state. People who attract money effortlessly don't do it because of luck. They do it because their inner world is organized in a way that welcomes success. Their beliefs support wealth. Their emotions support confidence. Their habits support growth. Their energy tells the world, I am ready to receive. The first step in becoming a wealth magnet is raising your expectations. What you expect becomes what you attract. If you wake up expecting problems, you'll find them. If you wake up expecting nothing to change, your life will stay the same. But when you wake up expecting opportunities, expecting progress, expecting blessings, your entire mindset shifts. You begin to notice the things that align with your goals. You begin to act with more courage. You begin to walk with more certainty. Expectation is the silent force behind manifestation. The next step is taking aligned action. Wealth does not come from sitting still. It comes from movement, purposeful, intuitive, confident movement. You don't need to know every detail. You don't need to see the whole path. You just need to take the step in front of you. People who attract wealth don't wait for perfect timing. They create it through action. They take risks. They try new things. They follow their inner guidance. And because they move, opportunities move toward them. Another powerful element of becoming a wealth magnet is learning to trust yourself. Self-trust is rare, but it is essential. When you trust yourself, you stop doubting your decisions. You stop second-guessing your worth. You stop holding yourself back out of fear. Wealth responds to confidence. The universe opens doors for people who walk with certainty, not hesitation. Trust that you are capable. Trust that you are guided. Trust that you deserve the success you seek. Equally important is emotional mastery. Your emotions are your most powerful magnet. When you operate from fear, stress, desperation, or comparison, you push wealth away. But when you operate from calmness, confidence, clarity, and gratitude, you pull wealth toward you. Emotional mastery does not mean avoiding negative emotions. It means not letting them control your decisions. When you stay grounded, centered, and focused, your energy becomes irresistibly attractive. Finally, becoming a wealth magnet means knowing your value. Most people shrink themselves, downplay their gifts, or accept less than they deserve. But wealth flows to those who understand their worth. Stand tall in your abilities, speak boldly, move with intention. When you value yourself, the world begins to value you in return. The moment your thoughts, emotions, and actions align with abundance, you transform into a magnet for wealth. You no longer chase success. Success naturally finds its way to you. Your energy becomes your power. Your mindset becomes your foundation, and your belief in yourself becomes the force that pulls prosperity into your life again and again.